All right, we're back. Time for day 2. Get things started off correctly today, hopefully, by pre-troubleshooting all the sound issues I had on my first stream. Hopefully I've got the game volume dialed in. Hopefully I've got my microphone volume okay as well. If anybody jumps in and sees otherwise, let me know. I've got our soy calf, and this is day 2, as I mentioned, of my playthrough of Shadowrun. And basically what we accomplished on day 1 was, well, starting the game and then doing a variety of things. So you start the game, end up at a hotel, trying to figure out what's happening to or what had happened to your brother in the game who has been killed doing a Shadowrun, an illicit job for corporation or government. And so you arrive at a hotel, you have to buy back all of his stuff, which we did, and then we did approximately 3,000 Shadowrun missions, these little missions to build up some currency in the game. We also built up some karma, which is our leveling up system. We started a few of the story missions. We got to meet my brother's, again in the game, not real, but meet my brother's girlfriend in the game and said hello to her. She was promptly then gunned down by corporate shock troops. And after that point, we returned to visit a few other places of the city and earned more money and just killed a bunch of ghouls. And so that's kind of where we're picking up today. I would like to go purchase the help of a friend today, meaning I'm going to go try to find another teammate. That's kind of my goal for the stream today. Oh, I forgot I was out of ammo as well. I'm going to outrun this guy and go to the gun store and buy some ammo, and then we can begin proper. So today's going to be a bit of rebuilding up that. There's going to be a little bit at least of grinding again. Sorry. Just how it goes, but we'll get through it. And we'll figure out what this background noise in my ears is. There we go. And then we'll progress. Oh, that was very kind of you. Friend called 5, welcome. Thanks for bringing other friends from your stream. Did you close it down for the night? Welcome, everybody, from Friend Called 5's Factorial stream, I'm guessing? Did you accomplish what you set out to accomplish? Alright, we're going to buy some clips. We are out of ammo. Clips in this game cost a relatively good chunk of money, so... Always Factorio and nope, tomorrow. Someday you're going to beat that game, buddy. I feel it. I think it's in the cards. You get to the end, you beat the end boss, and your factory is infinitely profitable. Is that? Oh, I know that's not really what you're doing in the game, but that's what I want for you. So anybody you brought with you who is not familiar with this game, again, Shadowrun is a cyberpunk universe. This game is as old as I am, which is frightening. And we're going to make our way through it. Let's see. Colorado Southpaw, welcome back. The infinite ammo glitch in Factorio or in Shadowrun? The infinite ammo glitch in this game is a code you put in before playing, and then you just get unlimited money after that. But I'm not doing that. Very specific answer to the question. Lost and found. I figured you might, or friend would say something to that effect, that the game may be endless. And I think, I can't speak for you, and I can't really speak for friend, but I suspect that's what's enjoyable about it. Something about endless tedium, which is going to be the theme of tonight as well. Okay, so, I do have at least one goal to start off with, and I'm going to go meet a friend in the game. Not literally a multiplayer friend, but I'm going to go hire somebody. Because if you're going to be a Shadowrunner and you're going to do a bunch of illegal missions, needing firearms and things of that sort, you should bring somebody along with you to share the blame. Sweet delish, endless tedium. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I happen to know that is very true about Southpaw. Ask him about playing Fallout 4. Yeah, Fallout 4. I know this man, and I know he went into a deep, deep, dark rabbit hole with that game. And that's okay. I get it. I get it. There's definitely sort of almost a steampunk element to that game that I think there's at least a little bit of a wash in this genre as well. All right, we're walking through the Renraku Arcology, which in Arcology, if you didn't happen to play SimCity like I did as a youngster, is a totally self-contained city. And this belongs to the corporation Renraku, which is one of the big megacorps in the cyberpunk dystopian hellscape of the game. And so we're going to go try to find this guy who's a hacker here. We need somebody to jump into the Matrix. Last Fallout I played was 2. That's a while ago. Definitely a while ago. And yeah, Colorado Southpaw, really into the Fallout 76. Was definitely... You're pretty much the only person I knew that played that game that much. Lost and Found... You know, I think you had a lot of... I would say that a few other people shared the opinion. They were big Final Fantasy VII fans. I wasn't one of them. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna run away from these guys while I shoot and talk, but I just never got into Final Fantasy. I don't know why. The story never grabbed me. The characters didn't. I was a Breath of Fire guy, and part of it was I was also... And I'm not saying I'm not now, but I was fairly stubborn about what I liked. And so I was Breath of Fire camp, and I just never got to Final Fantasy. All right, we're going to this bar. We got to find the guy, and we got to pay a cover charge because we are not cool enough to go in for free. Okay, Final Fantasy III I would be one of the ones I would play. All right, this guy, I believe his name is Phantom. He's a decking elf, a hacker elf. So we want his help because my guy is a big old dumb street samurai who uses guns and punches stuff. And I need somebody who can type on the keyboard all fast and hack the planet. All right, so you can ask him some information. Might as well just fill this out a little bit. He says he's well connected, and so are his friends, and I believe him. I mean, look at him. We'll ask him his story. So he's been wandering around the Matrix a bit. His handle, he doesn't even call it a name, it's a handle. It's Phantom. This guy was definitely he was on Twitch back in the day. Or forward in the day. This takes place in the future. Heard of him? Well, so he says he's been making a name for himself in the Matrix. He worked for a company, trained in cyberspace, and then one of those anti-meta-human groups showed up screaming about purity and losing jobs, etc. So here's kind of a fun overlay, is that in the world of Shadowrun, magic comes back to the Earth, I think in like 2011 or 2012, I don't remember exactly all that, and then all of a sudden you have people who become elves or trolls or orcs and dwarves, etc. And then there's all this like infighting between these races of humans and meta-humans. I mean, unfortunately, this is fiction. This would never... We couldn't even conceive of this happening in reality. Sure, we all get along very well. All right, so before he knew it, somebody came in, kicking in the door, saying they were going to take their jobs. Weird. This guy gets severed from his job, and he went to the dark side. He started hacking their accounts. But you know what? Now he wants to get back at them. He also mentions do serious damage to high-minded breeders. And I think that's the bad slur word for regular humans. So that's why he says no offense. I'm not offended. I'm just playing along. 300 hours on Starfield is impressive. I think this is a 20-hour RPG, so is that hour count still clicking up? Are you still playing that? All right. I like you walk up to this guy. You presumably are from this time period, and you're like, "Tell me about the Matrix." Like you wouldn't know what it is, but they're trying to fill out the narrative for folks who are playing. They're new to the universe. I get it. You got to do some of these things. You put Starfield on pause. Okay, all right, it's reasonable. Yeah, you want to take a break. 300 hours is enough for now. All right, so you can ask him about getting cyberdecks, which are what you use to get into the Matrix, etc. But this guy already knows. And so we're just gonna go. I like asking him, "How is it that you're an elf?" That's a good question. How is it you are who you are. They called it the Goblinization, and this is, I think, referring to the backstory of how people became these different humans and what they call metahumans. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a way to explain it. I appreciate that. Magic is back to the Earth. Much more interesting in this future. And so this is the other thing he gets at, that elves in this world are they sort of form their own tight-knit communities, and I think they took over the state of Oregon. And it's like an elfish, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like an elvish city-state, which is probably an interesting place to go. I don't believe we go there in this story. I could be wrong. It's been a long time. All right, so here's the thing. I want to talk about a different subject, and I'm going to try to hire him, so I'm looking for a good runner. I hope it's a Matrix run we're discussing. Well, we'll get there, but first off, he's going to charge me 540 nuyen to go on a single run, and I'm going to hire him for the short term. But here's the thing about it. You can kind of get your mileage out of this a little bit. As long as I go take a job from the people who give you illegal jobs in this game, which are called Mr. Johnson's, as long as I go there and take a job from them, but don't actually return there for payment, this guy will hang out with me for a while. So I'm going to kind of really stretch the budget a little bit. Now, the other thing I need to do, and I hate to say it, because if you were watching the first part of this, or you were here the other night, I'm going to have to do a bunch of little jobs, because I actually need to beef up his stats a bit. So we're going to take a couple little jobs, which I'll let, should be the most grindy part of this game. So we're going to go to this guy, Gunderson. You saw him a lot last game. He's going to tell me to do a bunch of little things. I'm going to escort his client from the hotel back up here. And I'm going to keep doing these because I have to build up enough experience to give my blue-trenched friend enough stats to do what I need to do. So among all the characters in the game, he's one of many that... Dang. Walked up and tried to gank him. Among all the characters in the game, he's probably the mid-tier computer hackery guy, but he's fairly cheap right now. He also looks cool. When I played this game as a child, very long ago, I used to pick him up just because of the way he looked, although there's another Decker person that is way better. But you know what? I kind of like the guy, so I'm going to keep him around for a little bit. We're going to do a quick save and try to get in that habit, because things can go real south. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to play around with this. This is the posture. This is sort of how much your compatriot will help in fights, etc. Let's see, how do I switch to him? There we go. I want him to be a little bit more aggressive. Let's go. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. And this is just kind of, they'll be a little bit more proactive when they fight, as opposed to sitting back and trying to, like, I don't know, cover up and defend. So yeah, you can actually switch between the guys. Doesn't really help me here. Okay, but I gotta go find my friend here and take him to another place. Which happens to be, I believe, right back where we start. Get another job. And we're gonna rinse and repeat this a little bit. That's what we did the other night. All right, we dropped him off, got paid, but because I don't have to go back to the Mr. Johnson to collect the payment, just by walking in the door you get the payment, I can keep reusing this guy I hired for the one run. It's kind of a little, I don't know if it's meant to be the way it was or just how it works. Sweet emote. Colorado Southpaw. I went to go set those up, but I have to be way cooler. I have to be affiliate. I can't make my own. So for right now, you can just use whatever you got. Let's go to the motel. We're going to do the exact same thing. The exact same run, exact same place. So I was trying to think. I couldn't remember if in the last game I mentioned... Oop, wrong building. But there was actually a newer computer... just regular modern computer version of this game, which is pretty worth checking out. I know it's on Steam, like Hairbrain Studios, I think, and they had some of the original. Wait, wrong place. Got to go to the bar next door. But they had some of the original programming team, I believe, involved, and they made a really nice rendition of essentially what was the the pen and paper RPG version of this game kind of just converted into a turn-based RPG. Very, very cool. Actually, really did well filling out the storyline and filling out the cyberpunk universe. You know, using all the same terms of phrase and all that sort of thing. So, nuclear power plant divorces. Okay. These don't pay a ton, but they're just really, we're just trying to grab some experience. And if we have a little extra, we might upgrade Phantom's gun here, because it looks pretty cool, but his gun is not all that powerful. So we're going to head down here to the nuclear power plant, which, again, has a pile of skulls outside of it, as it did last time. Grab the package, and then we're going to take it up to the greenhouse. I'm sure it's just some plant fertilizer. Not going to worry about it too much. Passing by the civilians, like I mentioned last time, you can kill them, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Kind of a good person at heart, I think. Oh, that's a nice heart that you sent. Southpaw, real sweetheart. Appreciate that about you. Alright, we grind away. Grind away. One thing I wanted to bring up, oops. The hard thing about talking and picking up these missions is that it's really easy to forget what you're supposed to be doing because you just don't read it fast enough. One thing that really always stuck with me after playing this game was that it got me really interested in the internet kind of cyber culture, more or less, and especially the decking in this game, which is like computer hacking. I always thought that was really cool, and it was, you know, it wasn't super far apart. I think a few years before this came out, and I could have this wrong, but I think the movie Hackers came out, and that was like not a great movie by a lot of respect, in a lot of aspects, but one of my favorites by far. And so I just really kind of got into the computer culture and ended up, I think that was part of what I really liked about this game. And we're just doing the reverse. Okay. I really liked about this game is that it kind of played into that motif. You know, so a lot of hacking, a lot of cybery stuff, and taken to a high level. So I was pretty excited when Cyberpunk got released, and you know, for all the problems that it had, I fortunately had a computer that could run it pretty well. I really feel like it scratched the itch that this game kind of started. I don't mean like an actual rash. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a rash. It was a metaphorical itch. But that kind of, I don't want to buy your grenades, dude. I gotta deliver this guy. But I just always loved that whole motif. It was, I want to say it was early college, because my initial foray into higher education was in, you hiding back there, Halloweener? Gang member I shot, don't worry about it. The first thing I had to do, one of the earliest papers that I had to write was like a research paper. You know, of course, college do a research paper. And Jackal's Lantern, Too Little Chiba. I could do that. And so for this research paper, I was just interested in hacker culture. And so I decided to write a research paper on it, you know, getting some sources, trying to find some interesting... Nope, sorry. Next door. This is Jump House, next door is Jackals. So I got all the resources together and actually learned a little bit of a history of computer hacking in like the, you know, late 80s, early 90s, before internet was super ubiquitous. And it was pretty fascinating. But again, it all kind of fed into my enjoyment of this sort of subgenre in at least a tangential way. It was, I'm trying to remember. So one of my favorite bits that I learned from that was from the movie Hackers, the Plague character, who is the dude from Short Circuit, where he played a really problematic faux Indian-voiced gentleman. He was the bad guy in Hackers. He was the Plague. And the interesting thing was that was actually kind of a nod to a famous hacker, and I'm going to forget some of these details because, hell, I don't even know if I could find that essay again. But it was actually a well-known hacker on some of the early bulletin boards. I want to say the New York City area. I can't remember. But so like the very earliest days of that sort of thing. All right, we'll take that job too. It was also a time when, by the time this game comes out in 1994, oh no, I'm going to Chiba? No, I'm going to Rat's Nest, I think. So by the time this comes out in 1994, like, I feel like those are the AOL days where we're like all just kind of getting a little used to the internet and all the got your package, there you go, sir, and all the inherent weirdness and trouble that would follow. I mean, hanging out in AOL chat rooms and stuff like that. Probably I'm guessing my 13, 14 years old. It's madness to think because we didn't know. A lot of very strange conversations were had. Nuclear power plant. We're gonna escort the gentleman to the Ares Weapon Emporium. All right, we're getting through these. We don't need to do a billion of them, but we're gonna do a chunk of them. And yeah, and then around that time, that was then you're talking 2400 baud modems. If you were lucky, you get up to 9600 baud modems, and then eventually 56K, and then you once the jump to cable internet, at least in a house, came. That was when it really got kind of plugged into the internet culture at its earliest days. And so it's always interesting, even as kind of an old guy now, I'm an old guy, watching the latest renditions of like how people adapt to the internet and like social media and all that sort of stuff. That was all just so new back then. Smooth transition, it was not. Okay, what I'm doing is rejecting a few more ghoul missions. They're okay, it's not a problem, but the problem is if I do the ghoul missions, I have to come back to him for payment, and then my buddy Phantom will leave, and I'll have to go back and rehire him, which will cost money. Alright, let's go to the motel. We're going to escort him back up here. And then we'll see how much karma we have. We'll see if we can level up my buddy Phantom here and progress with what he's going to help us with. Because he is a decker, he's able to jump into the cyberspace, and that's how we can actually make a pretty good chunk of money just starting out. Alright, deliver him here. Let's go. Phantom, you and I are going to go get a hotel room together. Nothing weird, but we both have to sleep and better ourselves. I like that he's sweating behind his jacket. You should probably see a doctor about that. I'm off duty. Alright, I'm just my friend and I, just looking for a place to crash. And again, when you do crash, you can level up. So I've earned a chunk of karma. Man, I have a lot of karma. What am I going to do with it? Let's go. I want to get my reputation up. Okay. Let's get the negotiation up. And should I get smarter or more charismatic? Intelligence is going to help my attack speed and increase combat and cyber combat success. Okay, so that's fine. Charisma, hiring price. Ooh, can I actually do both of them? I have 2 karma. Nope. Fail. It's alright, we'll come back. And alright, we switched to our buddy Phantom here. Alright, what do we need to boost on him? We need to get his computer skill up a bit. We need 12. We need to do a few more missions. Okay. Okay. So where was he at? He was at 8 karma. We need to do 4 more of those little runs. Then we can actually look at something different. Let him walk ahead. Nope. I don't want to walk ahead. I'm the leader. You're the follower. I hired him. Alright, there's one. Just a few more. One of the other fun bits about this game is that so this is presently taking place in the city of Seattle, which in the world of Shadowrun, the cities, a lot of the cities that we'd recognize become city-states, so they're like sovereign governments. And the corporations are also kind of sovereign, so there's all that weird interplay. None of this really gets... You get a bit of that in this game, but a lot of it is sort of, you have to be nerdy enough like me to have played the pen and paper. No, we're going to walk away. Stop selling me grenades. You have these random things that pop up. But it's just sort of kind of an interesting thought to have corporations get to a point where they become like governments. And in the game, the corporations, or the megacorps, as they were, have their own armies. They have their own internal governments. The land they have is governed like, well, like sovereign nations. And it's sort of a capitalist, I don't know, extreme, but you kind of look around at the way things run nowadays and you have to wonder, like, I don't know how far off that is. Here's weapons, a Stoker's Coffin Motel. Ooh, it's a good price for it, too. I mean, Citizens United, corporations became people. How far away do they have to go to become sentient governments? Stay tuned. All right, this guy needs an escort all the way here. Pleasure doing business. All right, I think we got, what, 2 more of those to do. Ah, the grinding tedium. Once we get this guy leveled up, my new friend Phantom here. Jump house to Little Chiba. Cool. Walk out of the door, come back in. Once I get Phantom all leveled up, then we get to at least look at something different, because I'm going to cyberspace and start hacking the planet. Kind of want to watch that movie again. Hackers. It's so bad. It was so bad then, but it's so nostalgic. I want to say, God, I don't remember how old I was when it came out, but I remember Angelina Jolie at the time was a topic of conversation around the lunch table in high school. Certainly in and around that movie. Alright, just 2 more of these, and then we will do something else. Except for we're not going to kill ghouls. Give me something else but that, Mr. Johnson. Alright, let's go to the Halloweeners gang, and then Boris's greenhouse. Alright, job's a job. We'll take it. I was able to play with the settings in the program I used to collect the visuals from the Genesis. So I think I got the colors turned up a little bit more, so you can actually see this fine blue cobblestoning. See, look at that. Can't imagine what the substance is. They had enough of it to pave the streets. Let's walk by this guy, leave him alone. Let's see this Boris gentleman. Now we're gonna have to come back to him at some point today, on today's episode, if you will, and we're gonna try to kick off part of the mission that he starts, but I'm gonna work with my friend Phantom first. All right, give me one. I think one more is all we need. Nuclear power plant back up to the same place we just came from. The end is nigh. Okay. It does concern me a little bit that the nuclear power plant doesn't have any cooling towers. So it makes me think they're doing all this stuff underground. I can only imagine what they're doing with that water. But if Seattle's a city-state, I guess they get to do whatever they want with it. Alright, I think that should do it. Let's go see if we can level up our decking friend. It's really nice of me to not only pay him, but then make him a better person by taking him to this hotel, making him go to sleep. It's kind of weird when you think about it. Just don't think about it. All right, I got a few more points. What can I do with it? Let's Level up Joshua. Okay, let's make you smarter. Go to bed, wake up smarter. Wish it worked that way. All right, now you, sir. Ooh, I did one too many. You are better at computers when you wake up today. All right, this would be a perfect opportunity to save real quick. Actually, we'll go up to the... I'm going to go take a ride to go to a different area of Seattle for a very convenient location to do this bit. I think it's downtown that we got to go. Our orc cab driver, kind enough to give us a lift. At some point, maybe we get to it today. I'm going to try to get... there's an item in the game that you can get that'll let you take free rides with the orcs. Okay, we're going to come down to this totally nondescript building. And then, we're going to switch to the hacker guy. And we're going to... we're going to save first. I almost made a mistake. Because it just so happens that when you do the hacking part of this game, it is certainly very possible to lose programs very easily. All right, so we go into cyberspace. The way that this works, if you've gotten a mission, you can enter the passcode of the mission. But if you want to do what I'm going to do, and that is try to steal data and sell it, you just do a system search, and it'll kind of randomly generate a pretend company's computer system. So we're going to do that, see what we end up with. Boy, I haven't done this part of the game in a long time. Hopefully it comes back to me. All right. So let's log in, and then we're going to load up our cyber deck with our programs of attack. So that's the attack program. There's a defense program. There's a deception, which is like you can try to... It'll make sense in a second. And then analyze. Okay, yeah, so you can look for... Oh, I can't use it because my cyber deck, the cyber deck that this guy has is weak sauce. So, okay, we can use 3 programs at a time. That'll work. All right, so basically he's got his head jack plugged in into the giant ATM terminal, and then we go on, right? Let's go. Go! And he becomes Silver Surfer. So this is you flying up to the computer system to get access. I'm going to try to... Oh, I tried to deceive it. Didn't work. So now I have to attack it with my finger lightning. And you miss it there. It's really annoying. And what it's going to send out are these little things that are beeping off the screen. And if you get enough of those to get off the screen before you score a successful hit, basically it starts heightening the security measures of the computer. So that one might get out. Let's see. You see it says up in the upper left, no alert. So far I haven't triggered any alarms. Now, in many cases, things aren't going well. You can just kind of duck out. You can, basically say, all right, I'm going to pull the plug, leave the matrix. But there are, orange. There are certain times when, depending on the thing defending these nodes, it will not let you leave. So these nodes are also kind of, their security is based on their color. So green ones have like less secure stuff, orange ones are mid-range, and then red ones are high security. I suspect this is a pretty tough computer system, so I'm a little worried. All right, so we're gonna go to the next node, fly up to it, see if it's gonna kick our ass or not. Try to deceive it. No, it didn't work. Try again. I'm displaying my binary numbers. Come on. So far, not working very well. And this is not uncommon for a hacker that's not very good. Like this guy is, again, mid-range. He's mid. In wrestling parlance. Now, I also remember when playing this game back then, I spent so much time doing this part of the game just because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I know it's dated now, but this felt like its own separate game. And every Shadowrun game has done the Matrix a little bit differently. Okay, fine. I'm just going to attack it. Oh, no, it actually worked. Silly me. Okay, this is a sub-processing node, so basically it'll open up more things on the map. I think the square one is what we really want, because, yeah, I think that's a database. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can sneak in. Nope. Can't believe it worked that one time. Yeah, accepted. All right, we go in. All right, so this is like a database, and so this is pretty cool. So we can transfer data. We steal it, basically. Or we look for it, don't find anything of interest. We try it again. Now, every time you try this, it might start causing alarms. So the more you do this, the more you are likely to be found. So we found failed prototypes, download file, and that's stuff that you can usually sell. And it's like the difference of doing those little, see, now it's yellow alert because we alerted, we did this too many times. But it's usually a difference between like getting hundreds of dollars as opposed to the little $20 jobs we were doing back in the first part of the game. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to upgrade my deck. I don't have enough storage. All right, let's see if I can find another small file. One more small file. Yeah, all right. Now what we can do, is we got what we wanted for right now, so we will pull the plug. Jump out of the matrix. And the reason I wanted to come over here to this area is that it just so happens, oops, this building has a fixer in it. Kind of like the warehouse, greenhouse guy from the other area. But this is like right next to a computer terminal. So you walk in here. Gentleman's name is Roscoe. He runs a very legitimate, not business, buying info. And yeah, so can't quite place his accent, but I'm sure he's a charming gentleman. Okay, so I got some data. I downloaded onto the deck. Follow him over to his computer. Let's see what he says. So file here, failed prototype. So look, he's going to give me $600 for that, and that was not hard to get. So this is a good way to build up money and buy a lot cooler stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. But the downside of this is that it does not give you any karma. And then this can happen. So you get another, I have this other file that I downloaded, and he's like, cool, it's useless. So you never know what he's going to buy. Okay, but that was relatively easy. 600. So let's go upgrade this guy's computer deck, cyber deck, so that he can store a lot more and do a lot more. I don't know why I'm letting him lead. You know what? No, I'm the leader. Get back there. And there happens to be a store here. I don't think it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's not. No. Merlin's Lore. Definitely not a computer store. I mean, it could be a computer store in, you know, video game sense, but it's a magic shop. I don't have magic users. I think it's over here then. Nope. Dead end. JK. Weapons Worlds? No. Actually, but while we're here, do you sell the cool pistol? You know what, I'm going to be nice. I want to buy this for my friend. I'm going to buy him that pistol because he's going to be hanging out with us for a while, and we might as well equip him properly. Alright, my friend. I have these extra guns, too. I should probably give him, or sell them. We're going to trade it. Yes, I will trade it to Phantom. And in fact, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to give him a couple of these medkits because he has a lot better biotech skill than us, I believe. So might as well put the medical stuff in the hands of the healer, you know? Actually, come here, Phantom. We're going to sell your gun. There's also a way you can kind of grief the game a little bit by hiring people and selling all their stuff off. We're not going to do that, but it's nice to know that we could. Alright, he's got a bunch of medkits, man. Okay, so he'll have that, and then... Do I have anything to sell? I think I have something. I'm going to sell this crummy pistol. The other thing you want to do is not forget to equip your new purchases. So as you're walking around with these extended fingernails, as you see over there on the right. You usually don't find out until it's too late. Alright, now we're both packing some real heat. Let's go buy some computer parts. There we go. Wire Masters. Cybernetic Stellars. Okay. Nope, never mind. This is cyberware stuff. Enhancements. Not quite what we're looking for. Need a egghead software. Is it here? Maybe it's here. Microtronics. Yep, there we go. Decking store. Okay, so a couple things we could do. That's level 4. That's way too much money. Okay. Mask Sense. Available Cyberdeck. Cyberdeck upgrades. So, extra memory. Extra storage. Data files. So we want more storage, definitely. Okay. How fast your tech can load utilities from storage into memory. I don't know that we need that right now. White reflexes. This is expensive. We're not going to do that. Maybe I can do one more. These are 25p. Can I do one more? I don't mind put some money into this because we're gonna need it. It really does help. Okay, we maxed it out. Extra memory. Sideload programs cannot exceed. I don't think that helps us right now. We're not gonna. This is not the decker we're probably going to end the game with. This is the guy we're going to use for now. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna do a few more matrix runs to build up some more cash. We got a disturbance random event up ahead. It's a gross old dude with, I think, fungal infection of his scalp, to be honest. It's got a holocam, takes a picture. It says building suspense, generally. Something we're doing is gathering attention. It's probably just being super cool. Alright, Phantom. Go plug your head into that machine. And then, oop, we almost didn't. Every time you log into the Matrix, you should have a reflex to save the game. Oh boy. Hello, sorry for bothering you. Appreciate the offer, not interested this time. I'm geeky enough to do a bunch of that myself, and we're just having fun here. Appreciate not spamming in here too.
Passcode.
It threw me off. I don't remember if I saved it, so I'm just gonna double check, because the thing is, those things that are sitting in front of those nodes that you run into, like the things I was shooting lightning at, they're called ICEs. IC stands for intrusion countermeasures, and one of them, if you run into it, it can completely melt a program off your cyberdeck. So that makes you sad, because then you have to go rebuy it all. Alright, let's go find a random system. Permutations are running.
Accepted.
Alright, I don't think we have to change anything here. I think we can just go. Ooh, it's nice when this happens. So its color is blue because it's already open. You just walk right in or dissolve into particles right in. Go middle. Go to the next little chunk of the computer system here. Okay, let's try to...
Passcode rejected.
Rejected my passcode. Let's try again.
Passcode rejected.
And part of the reason I'm using this and not attacking it is because if it is what's called a... What is it? It's called a tar pit, I think. One of these things, then it just eats your program. And it eats whatever program you use on it. So the attack program is so useful, you just never want to lose it. And it's way more expensive to upgrade than some of these other ones, so they're kind of sacrificial. So the thing about most of these is this thing is kicking my ass. And I'm missing left and right. This is maddening. This has to do with his computer skill. Ooh. I'm gonna heal. Alright, there we go. Nice. Oh boy. There we go. One hit on it. So, This guy's not dodging. Dodge. And then sometimes when you try to shoot the spell, it fails. So, alright, we take another hit. I'm gonna... So you see, over on the left, near Silver Surfer Face, that white bar of, like, health went out. If it reaches 0 here, your guy, like, takes some mental damage or whatever, but he, like, gets knocked out of the matrix. There are certain intrusion countermeasures, again, called ice, called black ice, and they can damage your guy's health, so they can actually kill you, your hacker in the real game. So we're gonna leave that system before we run into a problem.
Passcode.
We didn't get anything out of it either. System search, so we're gonna try to find another one. If you do this enough, you're gonna keep running into the same systems over and over again as well, just because
Accepted.
it's like a Genesis. There's only so much they could do. Right. See if we can sneak our way in here with our deception program.
Passcode rejected.
Nope, not yet. So you notice, like,
Passcode rejected.
you can keep trying this, but if you,
Passcode rejected.
it sometimes can trigger the intrusion countermeasure to reveal itself. This little spinning diamond is like a, you can't tell what's behind it.
Rejected. Passcode rejected.
Try password as password.
Passcode
Okay.
rejected.
It's had enough of our stuff. Start shooting our lightning. See, this made computer hacking seem really cool. Maybe not realistic, but cool. I have a good feeling about this run so far, because until I said that, we are nailing this thing. Come on, come on! There we go. All right. Every time you have those actions, and if it fails to, like, do whatever the minuscule thing is, it potentially raises alarm. So we hate to see it. All right, let's try to sneak here.
Passcode rejected.
Come on, come on.
Passcode rejected.
Try different ones and zeros.
Passcode accepted.
There we go. See, those are the right ones. Feels good. I know it's very simple, but it just feels good. Terminal input. Leave node. Okay. Ooh, here. So this one with the little circle in the middle is the CPU. It's a really good one to unlock because then it shows you where everything is. And if you trigger one of those alarms, you can get back to the CPU. You can turn it off.
Passcode rejected.
Yeah, right. Fine. We'll do battle. Nice. Not nice. Come on. Nope. Come on. Bad rolls. Nice. That'll help. Yeah, every time you can blast it before that thing gets off the screen, should make you happy, because enough of those get off the screen, then they raise the alerts. And the alerts not only can kick you out of the system, but they actually make all these intrusion countermeasures stronger. So you get, like, way more problems to deal with.
Alert.
Oh, no! It melted my program. It was hiding behind it.
Passcode rejected.
This is why you save beforehand. Because that sucks. So that program is gone. I'm just going to load my last save. Because I don't feel like you want to watch me go grind a bunch of missions to keep buying programs over and over again. Which is what you would have to do.
Rejected.
Oh, oops,
Passcode.
don't have a cyberjack. I know. All right, let's try this again.
Accepted.
All right, should be a difference. This should always kind of be randomized every time we do this, so hopefully don't run into the same thing every time.
Rejected.
All right, the system is not kidding around, just rejecting passwords. Yeah, so what happened last time, that tar ice was behind.
Passcode alert.
Oh man, this system is really high strung. Passive alert. If it hits active alert, we're out. some tough stuff, man. I just need to steal more data files for money. That's all I want, man.
Active alert.
Now it's active alert, so we're gonna leave. Doop. See ya. So like I said, you get money for this, but you don't get karma, so you don't really level up your people. But we're gonna be shallow at this point. We're not trying to make them better. We're just trying to steal
Passcode.
monies. Trying to make some Bitcoin.
Accepted.
Okay, let's try again. Sneak in.
Passcode rejected.
Nope, rejected. Sneak in.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Yeah, we will move on to NFTs later.
Rejected.
Imagine if this game predicted that stuff.
Passcode rejected.
Just keep trying the password.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
I might be nostalgic enough to buy a NFT of this game, though. Just kidding. No way. Alright, now we're battling the intrusion countermeasure. We keep running, it's random, so we keep running into some stronger computer systems. Making some progress here, though. Come on. I think if you... Because it only has a certain amount, so if you get back to the one that you've been in before, I think things stay unlocked. Maybe I'm being optimistic. Nice dodge. Ugh. Fast AF. Ugh. I'm not gonna say this part can't be frustrating at times. That thing's not doing a lot of damage to me, so that's good. Sweet. And I can't remember if these can raise the alert as you're doing battle with them. It's all about head movement. You know, that's how you dodge punches. Oof, just take it right on the chin. Come on. Come on! I need to get somebody who's better at computers. This guy's like working with MS-DOS here. Alright, come on, one more. Has to be like one more. One more. Alright, just sit there and take hits, I guess. Hack the BIOS, man. Heal myself just because. Or just take a... Oh, man, why did that one hurt so much more? One more hit and I'm out of here. Nope, just went by. Come on, come on! I guess that's why these missions are lucrative, because they can be difficult sometimes.
Passcode.
I didn't have to save it because we haven't accomplished anything with these.
Accepted.
Since my last save, at least. Friend, did you accomplish what you set out to do today? Did I ask you that already? In the factorial worlds?
Passcode rejected.
What were you? You unclogged the trains. I remember seeing that. You did fix the trains, though, didn't you? Oh, that's right. That was your goal. How close? How close were you? So you left the trains just sitting on tracks? Oof. I mean, I don't know almost anything about the game other than what I've seen you play, but makes me sad too, man. So You didn't fix the trains because it was like just like a complicated rerouting of systems, or how did that go? Ooh, so we're in the CPU now, so should be able to see the whole system. Yeah. Factory must grow. Traffic jams. Well, how do you fix the traffic jams? You just like untwist tracks? Try to sneak in.
Passcode accepted.
Oh, boom, right in. Ah, I see. More efficient routing. All right, let's steal some data. That's what we're here for. Nothing of interest. Come on. No clover leaves. You want to avoid those clover leaf intersections? Well, actions have been noticed. Let's see if I can transfer a little more data. Ooh, bank account numbers. Yeah. Let's see if I can get one more here. Corporate profile. How much space do I have? You can actually, I think, come over here somewhere. Where is it? Storage. Total available view, the data files. So you can store up to 5 files. I have 78 MP. I don't know what MP stands for here. They are I thought so cloverleafs are terrible for first-person shooters. Yeah, agree. But no, frames per second, I'm guessing. But they look cool. All right, look, we triggered a red alert, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we can leave back to the CPU that we already unlocked. Try to turn it off. Because we've already suppressed the intrusion countermeasure. I try, man. So here, cancel alert. Nice. And there's also this option, like you can kind of nuke the system when you leave, which I believe some of the Shadowruns later in the game, some of the missions will let you do that. Okay, so we told the system it's all cool, nobody here, nothing to see. We're gonna go back and grab some more data.
Alert canceled.
I would think clover leaves would be interesting to look at on a first-person shooter. So the frames per second does make more sense. All right, give me some data. Give me some data. Give me the data. Okay, that's 40. We have 30 storage left. No available storage. Oh. Hopefully this is all worth something. Give me something good. There we go. Nice, okay. Now we can pop out of the matrix. Yep. All right, downloaded 5 files. See what we can sell here. Make some cash. $300 for a corporate profile. It's probably like what? It's like the investor sheet. Yeah, okay. Bank account numbers. 200 for bank account. Oh, come on, man. Okay, fine. This corporate profile is worth more. I think all this is randomly generated, but client information. Ooh, 1,000? Nice. And then 1 useless file. This client is useless. So, ooh, that's nice. Okay. So we made some bank there, relatively speaking. Let's try to get into one more. I'm definitely going to save here. Let's try to get one more chunk of data so we can go buy some more stuff that is needed.
Passcode.
Oh, wait, I don't have a passcode. Nope.
Passcode.
Here we go.
Accepted.
All right. Ooh, already unlocked. Looks nice to start there. Let's see. With a low road here. Okay, let's try to sneak in. That ain't happening. Glad we saved beforehand. Land some hits. Come on, dodge. Nope. Failure to launch program. Hack better. This thing's messing me up. I can heal. Let's see. That failed. It's so... Alright. That system was messing me up quickly.
Passcode.
Let's find one more. Come on. Just need a big old chunk of files. First I don't succeed. Just continue to hit my head against the wall. I think that's a healthy way to go about things. Ooh, nice. Already unlocked. Up. I would think you did. Yeah, not always the type that really enjoys a grind in games, but man, some of these,
Rejected.
it's okay. It depends game to game. All right. Right away to the CPU. So unlock the CPU is probably the better move here, because then I can keep dipping in and out of the data files.
Passcode rejected.
No passcode.
Active.
Damn it! So this is the tire pit, and it just snuck and destroyed my program. That's why you save every time you go into the matrix. So basically it cost everything I've already made just to get that program back to where it was. The first time that happens to you when you're playing this game, it's the first time you want to throw a controller in your life. Especially if you didn't, and I definitely remember on my young days playing this, not understanding what had happened when you're like just playing the game and all of a sudden your character's cyberdeck has no attack program and you're like, what happened? Because you couldn't like jump on the internet and look up what to do.
Accepted.
I resist the back in my day phrase, but it's just how it was. Although around the time Prodigy came out, you could go onto a bulletin board and try to find people talking about whatever game you were playing.
Passcode accepted.
Oh, you're not late. You're right on time. We're hacking the Matrix. Lovable villain. Alright, let's sneak in here.
Passcode rejected.
Yeah, it was just, like I said, you
Rejected.
had limited means to, like, go find
Passcode accepted.
things like, you know, you could get game guides. I mean, you could buy them. They were very helpful, but to, like, go on the internet and get actual info, you'd have to find a bulletin board on, like, Prodigy at one time of my life, or AOL, and let's try to sneak into the CPU here.
Rejected.
Not gonna happen. And you also would get like, you're killing me with these tar pits. They're killing me. I have to reload the game because he ate my program. But that was I remember around the time that Mortal Kombat 2 came out, and it was in arcades, and we were thirsty for knowledge. And so you would go onto the bulletin boards, try to find like how to do fatalities, because it's not like you could walk into the arcade and you would know how to do them. And so you would find all these crazy theories on how, well, you would find usually how to do certain fatalities, but then it was like, oh, if you hit these things, you know,
Accepted.
you would you could do a babality where your guy would become a baby at the end of the game, and that was actually true. And then of course there would be nudalities on the bulletin boards, but no matter what code somebody would randomly make up put in there, it just never worked for some reason because they weren't really in the game. But you had no way of knowing. Is game FAQs a thing this early? I don't know when game FAQs
Rejected.
started, but it was one. I mean, it was one of the most
Rejected.
legitimate sources of info for those games.
Passcode accepted.
And the fun thing is, like, I refreshed myself a little bit playing this again because I wanted to at least do a somewhat efficient playthrough, like not speedrun, but just reread about the game a little bit. And sure enough, like a lot of those FAQs are still written the same way. It's like a notepad document that has no hyperlinks and just a bunch of Roman numerals, and it's, yeah, I don't know, there's a nostalgia to it. It's not efficient, but I always appreciate that there's a bazillion of those things on the internet, and somebody is taking so much time to put all that information together, and it's just respectable. And usually it's more than one person, right? Probably like putting off writing a term paper to do it. It's bonkers. Bonkers. Usually the level of detail is just unrivaled. Of course, you miss Game Pro and those sort of things. Nintendo Power. I mean, there's a place for that sort of thing. But, the internet, no frills, game walkthrough. Same notepad font, man. It's going to get you where you need to go. And it's free. Alright, here we go. Come on. Let's have something positive happen here. Alright, made our way in. Got an orange unit. This makes me think. Notepad font, an attempt at recreating game logo. Oh, yeah, you have to. And then you, make the maps out of the, keyboard characters and stuff like that. That's just a level of dedication. I don't know if I have a doctorate. I don't know if I have that kind of dedication to something like that. So you always got to appreciate. And then, they'll have versions, right? So this is version 4. Here are a list of corrections I made to it. You're like, man, how many times have I played the game? Boy, you know what, Phantom? You're doing really badly at this right now. There we go. Come on. Hack better.
Active alert.
Man, that hurts every time. Another tar pit. Yeah, if he's usually solid, not showing me right now. I don't want to upgrade him more. I should be able to get by with just this. Oh no, I gotta reload because I forgot. Ugh. So yeah, so if you go back in, that program is gone because that stupid computer ate it. Now, Phantom. It's so heartbreaking every time. At this point, it might have been faster just to do those little runs and missions. That's what we're gonna do here too, just so I don't mess up. Let's go save in the second slot too. All right, come on, come on.
Code.
If we can get this, and I can do a little more beefing up of him, then we'll do a actual Shadowrun job in the Matrix. All right, wide open door, good start. Middle road. Let's go middle. Go mid. Just stop with the tar pits.
Rejected.
Okay, so there's another tar. I think those are the tar papers. It ate my deception program. That I'm less sad about because it's not as expensive. Yes. Yes, level villain. It is absolutely what we're trying to do here. We're not succeeding. I keep running into... These are really high-level computer systems, and I'm just having very bad luck with this. This is hard mode here. He's not capable of this. Alright, we're gonna give this one more try and a reload. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna go try to beef up his cyber equipment. That is not a euphemism either. Okay, come on, come on.
Passcode.
Run better permutations.
Accepted.
Okay, should I... How about we'll do this instead? And I want to switch this out. A little memory. Can I not swap the programs around? Okay, guess I can't swap them around. Okay, let's sneak in.
Passcode rejected.
Or not.
Passcode rejected.
Come on.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
There we go. You go straight to the CPU. It's actually a good starting point. We love to see it. I'm sure we'll run into something awful.
Rejected.
Okay, we can deal with this. So what you gotta do is try to kill that thing before its floating head gets off the screen. Because once it does, it's gonna set off the alarm. Come on. We have to make him faster. Okay. Maybe shoot your lightning at the center. Like, I would try that. Rolling ones, folks. There we go. Come on. Maybe one or two more. Come on. You can do it. One more. Oh, come on. It kicked me out. That's right. It doesn't do the alert. It kicks you out. It's better than losing a program, though. So let's try again.
Passcode.
Be really a lot easier, Phantom, to beef up your cyber deck if you could steal some files so we can make some money. I like to imagine what the other character, Josh, or the Street Samurai, is doing while all this is going on. I mean, he's just got to be bored out of his mind.
Rejected.
This guy's like sitting there with his
Passcode
head
rejected.
plugged into this computer terminal, and so the guy's just like,
Passcode rejected. Passcode
well,
accepted.
I mean, I did hire him for only one run, but I'm totally cheating his time because I am doing everything shy of returning to a Mr. Johnson so that he stays with me to do this stuff.
Passcode rejected.
So, I mean, in a sense, I'm using him a lot.
Passcode rejected.
I bought him a nicer gun, too, though, so it really,
Rejected.
it's not that unfair.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Come on.
Passcode rejected.
Basically, each of these is just an attempt to sneak through that thing.
Passcode rejected.
Nope. Alright. Please don't melt my deck. Oh, man. It's an attack level 3. Why don't you just don't have a tar pit behind you? Doors opening and closing at an alarming rate. It's sending its little warnings out really fast. Phantom is defecating the bed.
Passive alert.
No. Okay, Phantom. Phantom. Phantom, you suck. Alright, there's no harm to the decks. But
Passcode.
just need one more chunk of data, man.
Accepted.
Okay. Alright. Open to the beginning. Here we go. Public terminal. We've been in this system before, but I don't think we've gotten very far.
Passcode Rejected.
But yeah, I did learn that if you hire them for like, oh man, that's really open and closing fast. I did learn that if you hire,
Alert.
oh my gosh, like immediately to the alert.
Active. Alert.
Okay. It escalated very quickly. I did learn that if you hire the Shadowrunners for like a one run and you just avoid turning in the mission at the
Code.
guy who hires you, the Mr. Johnson, then they'll stick with you for a while. So I'm gaming the system, like I said.
Accepted.
Phantom, I really don't want to buy you nicer computer programs because I'm going to totally switch you out for somebody later.
Rejected. Passcode rejected.
Okay, it's a slow door. I think we should be able to do this one. Come on. Hey, look at you, buddy. Do it again. Nice. Do it again. Nope. There we go. You gotta type the keys faster. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on, Palpatine, let's go. There you go. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can jump in here. Just let me have one success, please.
Passcode rejected.
Come on. Well, this is how computers work. This is based on computers. Honestly, there's some truth to it, though, right? Alright, come on. I think you can do it. I believe in you, Phantom. I believe in you. I don't really, but I... Mm-hmm. I mean, look. If the metaverse that old Zuck spent so much time trying to pitch came out to something like this, I think it might have worked, right? Tron was pretty cool, in fairness. Like, I wouldn't have been sad if that's how the internet turned out. Bunch of glowy stuff. But this would have been way cool. Like, the metaverse just looked like garbage. And if this is how kind of it was presented, or bring Johnny Mnemonic to life. I think I referenced that last video. Great movie. That looked like a really fun internet. I feel like technology can't be that far off. I mean, minus the plugging of things into the head, although again, we got the Neuralink. Notice there hasn't been any news on how that patient's doing, which I hope they are doing well. But let's go this way. Metaverse looked like Second Life, but somehow even more embarrassing. Yeah, I definitely never did.
Passcode rejected.
I never
Passcode rejected.
got into Second Life. It's probably a good thing.
Passcode accepted.
It just seems that's still going, right? Is that not still going? It has to still be going. Okay. Ooh, here's a data store. Let's see if we can just get in here and get out, as opposed to looking for the CPU of the system.
Passcode rejected. Passcode alert.
Oh. We were so close. We were so close. Ultima Online is still up. Second Life has to be. I mean, I watched some people play Ultima Online on Twitch the other day, and it was, man, was that a nostalgia fest. But I'm sure I think it's private servers only for Ultima nowadays. There's no way that their company servers can be up. Can't be. Yeah, I believe I read something about it in the past that it was, I should be able to buy, you know what, we're going to buy him some better stuff. Alright, let's try to get him some better stuff. I think I have enough. Ooh, actually, you know what, we're going to do is a little side mission here. I want to go fishing and get a fist fight with a house cat. That is Ultima Online. That is actually, I think, what they put on the back of the box. Good times though. I missed that game. But I was watching those guys play it. It is in my head. You're like, did it look that bad? And this is like kind of a jazzed up version. I was like, oh, it did. But one of the guys was standing outside the bank in the main town, and I was like, I know exactly where that is in my head and in my heart. I know exactly where he's standing in that game. I was standing my fisherman out there selling my wares. All right, we're gonna go to a bar over here, and actually, we're gonna go try to talk to the orcs. There's a good reason for this. Okay, it's not where we were going. Gotta find the orc gang headquarters. This lovely part of town. I think it's around here somewhere. My memory is vague though. You don't exactly hang a shingle, I guess. Search story, see an orc gang member playing with a switchblade. This must be the right place. I'm on dangerous ground. Is it the sinkhole nearby? Oh no, it says home turf. Okay, looking for some info. I think we talked to him last time though. Okay, I really don't want to know this info. MMO before auction houses where you had to actually stand outside and advertise. That's absolutely true. The words would appear above your character's head, and honestly, I think it gave it a lot more of a sense of community. Because you can actually see people talking to each other, and I know that's not how real life works, but you can at least hear them, and it just seemed, I don't know, seemed like more communal. Looks like it's still up and free to play. Is it, friend? Is that? Are you talking about Second Life, or are you talking about Ultima Online? Okay, I don't want to talk about the gangs, right? No, don't. No, I want to talk to you about other things. Or gang member, UO, or Ultima Online, is So it's free to play, but they're like private servers now. Am I wrong? Or not that, like, I think people have set up their own servers. Unless there's like large public servers, I wonder how many people are playing it at once right now. I'll talk to your boss, Mr. Gang member. Yeah, that makes sense. But I just wonder, like, what's the largest server they have going for Ultima Online right now? Don't know you from Adam, so I sure ain't gonna take it to the boss. Unless, of course, you happen to have 750. Sure. All right. Follow him. Led down to a basement. Meet with the leader of the orc gang. He says, I'm a lucky man, Joshua. Oh, that's nice of him. Most people don't see me unless they're dead. I mean, the real me would point out to him that if they're dead, they're not going to see you. Because that's how being dead works. But, I mean, in real life, I probably wouldn't tell a orc gang leader that sort of thing. What is it I want the orcs? Maybe protection? Yes, I would like protection. Yeah, how about protection? Give me protection. Give him $2,000. All right, fine. Ties a smelly scarf around your arm. Says that should keep pals from hurting you too bad. But he ain't promising nothing. Seems like I should get a better guarantee, but that's fine. By the way, I know how you can get out of paying cab fare. Oh yeah? How? All the cabbies are orcs, but he's got a secret. 500 more new yen. Now, you can pay him that 500, but I happen to know that he's going to tell you that the scarf you just put around your arm is all you need. 7,000 daily players. That's a fair amount. Lovable villain. I don't think that's what he meant. I really don't. I'm not going to pay him. Oh, I'm too quick for him. Yep, I just got an orc armband, so now I can get free cab rides. It was very helpful because it'll let me do other missions to collect the payments. Hey, I thought somebody was following me. All right, let's go for free by cab over to Penumbra. Need a ride? I do. Check out my armband. Oh, pained expression. Aw. I kind of feel bad, though. I mean, the guy's probably just trying to earn a living. Okay, so what we're gonna do... How much money do I have left? Ugh, man, I don't have a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go to this bar over here and get a job that from old Mortimer Reed. Nope, not that bar. And try to hop some free cab rides around and actually make some money on a little bit higher level Shadowrun. A lot of these don't become very cost effective if you don't have the free cab rides. So go to Mitsuhama down in downtown Seattle, package, and bring it back to him. 585, sure. I'm gonna lose my friend in the blue there, but this mission should probably pay for him, and then see if that'll just change our luck. I don't know. So we gotta walk over to downtown Seattle, which fortunately the Shadowrun Seattle is like the picture perfect 15-minute city because you can walk anywhere. Look at, see? Right there. Give him a quick glance. Drops. You walk in the reception area and standing out alone, setting off to the side. Yell something about a heart attack and slip into the offices. Oh wait, oops, I took the wrong mission. I thought it was just pick up a package and bring it back there. That was like break into the corporation. We will get slaughtered. So I'm going to go back with my tail between my legs till Mortimer Reed and be like, I misheard you. No, I'm not going to open fire in there. It's going to be hellhounds all over me. Ultima Online is still owned by EA Origin, huh? I kind of feel like using Phantom as bait. I don't disagree with you there. I didn't read that mission well enough. I want to nullify that contract. So I don't want to. So he's trying to get me to do this to another corporation. We're gonna spam him until we get the job we want. Lone Star in Penumbra. Okay, Lone Star, take it to the Orc gang in the Puyallup Barrens. All right. 190 for all that. Okay, we'll get a free ride, and we'll get some karma, so it's not all bad. Yeah, to do some of those missions where you're breaking into places, you usually need at least 3 people. Lone Star, I think it's up here. I think this is Lone Star. This is an abandoned building. I was wrong. Super wrong. I'm trying to go by memory. I don't. Oh yeah, this is Lone Star over here. I thought it was towards the top of the map. All right. Gives me the package. Let's take it for free again, all the way over here. All right, pays me. My friend Phantom will stick around because we have that now. I'm really tempted to try to do the hacking thing again because... we'll see if I can get a Matrix mission. That'll be a nice middle ground because then we could steal some data too. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bug Mortimer here till we get a Matrix mission. Those pixels were all wrong. All right. Go see the Halloweeners and then go wreck that gang is basically this mission. It doesn't pay enough to really make it worth the while, and we do not have the firepower to do that very efficiently. Okay, we're not going to break into the Fuchi headquarters. Give me a Matrix run. I know you have them. Go fight the I-5ers gang. That's also going to be a no for $200. $200. Go kill a whole gang of violent criminals. The Halloweeners insurance payments are... So the Halloweeners are, again, a street gang in the starting part. They're paying this guy insurance. I don't know. It seems like a weird thing. Club Penumbra. Ooh, this is just a walkover. Okay, we're going to take this one because it is pretty easy. So if he's going to give me some easier jobs that at least pay a chunk, then it's hard to say no. Oh, that person's taking my picture. They don't look that intimidating, so we're just going to push on here. We're going to try to remember where Club Penumbra is, I think. No, that's an abandoned building. Should have a little martini glass. There we go. This seems right. Number one way that people become Halloweeners because they can't afford the bills, because of free cab rides they have to give to runners. Well, that would be true, but this is an orc-based traveling economy, and the Halloweeners are all humans. So, I'm going to say that you're trying to guilt trip me, and it's not going to work. They're metahumans. So yeah, correct, they're not humans. The other fun part about the lore is, like, apparently when the awakening happened and all the metahuman races, like, came into being, like, some people just, like, turned into orcs and trolls, and then other people just had, like, dwarves and elves as babies, which is probably really confusing in the delivery rooms at first. Like, I'm sure all these ultrasounds are being done, and, like, just, something's off. But you got a mother and a father sitting in the delivery room. All right, got the package delivered. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, what? What's happening? Why does my child look like that? This corporate guy. Okay, so a company man storms up. Can't get away with this. Don't think I don't recognize you. Like, hey, let me just talk to him. Let me just calm things down. All at once, the man snaps, reaches into his coat, and pulls out a gun. This feels very America. I hate to say it. Well, he made a mistake. This is what happened. Okay, come on, give me that run I need. This baby looks like it would be a total doofus. No, I mean, but if Phantom's parents, like, had an elf, like, elves look capable. Just gonna say. Like, every sci-fi genre. Oh, what the hell? Dude! I got geeked. Can you revive me? Nice. Got wrecked there. So think about, I never use magic users, but they can wreck your world. Yeah, there's no way those parents had a elf and they were like, wait. I mean, they're probably confused because of the ears and, you know, birthing suite and all that, but they were probably like, you generally want elves in the sci-fi realm, it seems to me. Okay, heal yourself. All right, we're back. Never happened. All right, let's try to get that shot. Just give me what I need. I don't want to go find packages in buildings full of murderous guards. I want to do an email mission. Okay, like that's another kind of you, but no. Not if you want to get what? Not if you want work to get done in the mine. There's another mission where somebody wants to change your career, but the corporations won't let you. I'm not gonna. Oh, mine. Make me talk like Gimli. Yeah, all right. All right. I'll dance for you. Figuratively. Don't get any ideas. I really need Mortimer to give me this Matrix run, and I know he has them. There is a dwarf. I'm not going to go fight the orc gang. It's the last thing I'm going to do, Mortimer. Come on. There is a dwarf decker in this game. I think he's over in Pallet Barrens. And he's, there we go. Looks like I have a simple matrix run lined up next. Okay, excellent. This is what we want. Suffer Shack, we're gonna copy their personnel records. Okay. All right, pays reasonably well. We can save right before we jump in and then try to complete that because we can turn it in for money and we can also steal data while we're in there. So this is, we like this. This makes us happy. Save here. All right. I'm saving both slots because if I accidentally hit like load game or something and goof it up, at least I have a backup. All right, Phantom, I need you to use all the affirmations you know. So now I'm going to use enter passcode, by the way, because it's a mission. Run the passcode. All right, Phantom, I need you to not fail. Be better than you have been.
Passcode rejected.
Off to a good start.
Passcode rejected. Passcode
I
rejected.
think it will be less, I'm cautiously optimistic that maybe less likely
Accepted.
we run into the really tough ices. Just because this is like a story mission. Straight to the CPU too. All right, here we go. Come on.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Okay, we can deal with this guy. Here we go. Just, yeah. Excellent. Good start. Good start. We love to see it. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you give them positive encouragement. It's just painful. Painful. Third hit. It should be like 5 or 6, I think. Before that stupid thing gets off screen. I think you hit more with your left hand, bro. Use... You're killing me, Phantom. You're really killing me here. Come on. Come on! You're worthless and bad at your job, Phantom. Nice thing is I can just jump back in.
Passcode accepted.
Alright. Oh, that's right, because we did progress, so... Alright, so... Nope, never mind. I was wrong. I thought we'd just walk right in. They put up new defense. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let's do better this time, huh, buddy? Come on, man. You got the cool hat. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Passcode rejected.
Maybe I should upgrade that program when I have a little more money.
Passcode rejected.
Just
Passcode rejected.
try.
Passcode rejected.
Okay, here we go. Just hit the damn thing. Don't even know. Don't even know. Bro. You're so bad at this. There we go. So you do that again. Just dial in. Shoot lightning off to the side. Come on. Here we go. And I like to think that if I press the button differently, it'll work better, but I know it's all rolling dice, man. Come on, one more, maybe, or fail, whatever, fail.
Passcode accepted.
You know, buddy, this should be well within your wheelhouse. Yeah, you're not wrong. Evil villain, it is very true. I feel like he's getting worse. Is he not getting worse? Man, should I just upgrade him one more time? I feel like I put a lot of work into this guy. Just nothing to show for it. So I was thinking this would be like fun. We do the Matrix, we get some files, we upgrade everything, and then move on with the story. But nope, we're just lagging behind. Just sneak in.
Password rejected.
Maybe you can get in once, brother.
Password rejected.
Maybe try a different passcode.
Password accepted.
Oh, no way! That was big. That was big. Okay, so we just need to go to a data store. And hope to run into something we can fight. I think we're almost there.
Password rejected.
Okay, it's alright, it's alright.
Password accepted.
Boom! If we're lucky, the file we need is in here. Are we lucky? Now, I don't remember, is it gonna be... I think you'll get it on the first time if you hit it, so let's see if it's in this one. Alright, come on. Come on!
Password rejected.
Just help me out here.
Password accepted.
Oh, no way. All of a sudden, Phantom removes his head from you know where. Alright, come on. Recog, revenue scans. Alright, cool. This is the file for accomplishing the Shadowrun. Perfect. The nice thing is we can sit in here and get some more files to just sell. So this will be somewhat worth the effort here. I did.
Passive alert.
Alright, we're gonna go to the CPU and turn off the alerts real quick. We've already killed everything, all the intrusion countermeasures, so we don't just get back there. It's all fine. Lovable villain, you played Ultima Online, right? What was your big character on that? Cancel the alert. Alert canceled. Did you have you didn't have a fisherman. Did you have like a blacksmith? That was one of the fun parts. You could have like crafting characters and set up shops and all that sort of thing. Give me the data. Come on. Access request log. I mean, that seems valuable. We'll see. No storage available. Let's see. Can I erase a file? I think you can erase a file. Storage. View. You know what? With my luck, I'll probably erase the file I actually need. I had a useless knight, an old man fisherman who died in that previously mentioned house cat, and a looter who hung around outside. Oh, that's right. Looter was a character. That was a long time ago, but I kind of remember that now. Yeah, with my character, I had way too much time in that. Game, and yeah, I had a couple of pretty strong characters. That's right. Because looting, you just stole from people walking by, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was definitely trolling and griefing, technically, right? Because that was a game where, in certain areas of the game, in Ultima Online, so we're talking about, you could kill another player's character and like take everything they had on them. It was fairly brutal. Or they'd be killed by a big old strong monster or something in a dungeon, and you could be this really low level looter, just run in, try to run by all the monsters and steal everything on their dead body. Alright, so we turned in the mission to him. Phantom's gonna go back to his bar, and we're gonna go pick him up again. Let's see. Forrest Rimmon, Roscoe the Fixer in downtown. Alright, let's see. That interesting. I have to go to that area where I'm going to turn this in, so I'm going to do that anyway. Alright, so as you see, Phantom is gone because we completed a Shadowrun, turned it in, and that's it. Hang outside the Lynch dungeon, which would be like, yep, sneak in, steal their crap. Yep. It was in... And then sometimes, if you really wanted to be obnoxious, you could try to sell their own stuff back to them. People really like that in Ultima Online. We weren't good people. We definitely did that. The best part is you could, like, if you were just a looter, you you just didn't have any armor. You just didn't care. You just sat outside and, yeah, you just waited for other people who were trying to play the game well to die so you could just profit off their misery. And it's not unlike the real world where you have real dungeons and you sit outside. Okay, there are differences, I guess.
Rejected.
Call taxi. Okay, we're gonna turn this in downtown Seattle. Why am I breaking your heart? You think we were above looting people in Ultima Online? It's probably... profiting off other people's misery? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I don't do it anymore. Friend called 5. I wonder if I can turn in... That guy had all this stuff on his cyber deck. Let me see if I can turn it in. Oh, nice, because we did. All right. Oh, $1,200 for this one file? Yes, sir. Bank account numbers, $1,200 again? Yeah. 500? Yeah. That was good stuff. Probably not going to rob you. Let's go pick up our computer friend again. Walk across Seattle to the Arcology. Remember in Ultima 2 you could do like animal taming. That was pretty cool. You just walk around a town with 2 dragons at your back. But you have to start somewhere, so you could like tame house cats and have them fight for you. Alright. Let me in. Nope. A fight's happening outside the bar. Here we go. Nothing to see here, folks. I got it. Thank you. Alright, let's go in here. Hey, man. Want to hang out again? Alright, looking for a good runner sign? Alright, so first time he cost $550, but we go way back now, so he's only going to charge me $390 for a single run. Alright, short term. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Alright, let me see if I can upgrade some of his programs a little bit. Just maybe make him suck less. I don't have enough for that. Defense, mask, and sense. Sleaze. Allows the person to bypass the node without affecting it in any manner. So it's just like walking around it. Analyze. Okay, so technically speaking, the program that he keeps using, the deception program, is illegal. So I gotta go to the crime mall to upgrade it. Top cab. Come on, buddy. The crime mall so happens to be up here in the Pallet Barrens. The nice sketchball flea market has been set up. I think it's over here, if I remember correctly. Nope, I don't remember correctly. I don't watch the magic. There we go. Alright, let's browse the software and hardware. Okay, defense, mask, sense. Alright, here's the one. Deception level 3. Maybe this will make our life easier. Maybe I'll spend that on him. Let's relocate. Is any trace ice? Ooh, it kind of turns off. Alright, I'm going to buy you this nice program since you've made a lot of money together. Let's go see if we can get one more Matrix run off Mortimer here. Maybe finish out the stream with that. computer. I'm just blanking on where they all are. Not up here. That's a hotel. Phantom and I will get a room later. Alright, come on. Give me the Matrix run. And again, I'll have to rehire him, but he's going to keep getting cheaper every time. I should make a good chunk of money by doing this, so. It's not the run we need. So, reject, repeat. Space Needle downtown. I think I do all the way out there. We're not going to do that. No way, bro. There we go. Matrix run. Da-da-da. Find the file. Alright. Got the password. Alright, so Phantom, remember how I spent money on that program for you? I want you to use it. Oh, something just occurred to me. Did it transfer that program into my guy's stupid free cyber deck? Pocket secretary. Something just cyber deck. Oh, I guess we share it. Should be level 3. Okay, cool. All right. Now I'm just gonna really make sure. Okay, no, all right, it's there. That makes me happy. All right, he looks pretty confident. He's going the wrong direction, but he otherwise looks confident. Just plug in here. Oh, what are we doing? You always save before you go in the Matrix. Almost got me, game. Almost got me. I've only been streaming a few times. I don't want to break down crying on a stream this quickly. I'm sure it'll happen someday, but... sure, we're going to save it again. Both slots again, just to be extra paranoid. Alright, Phantom, one shot. Here we go.
Passcode accepted.
Alright, so we're gonna go with attack. Obviously, new deception. Maybe no available memory. Store. Are you kidding me? Because it's a higher level program. I don't think his stupid cyber deck will fit it. Wait. Am I wrong? No memory available. What is happening? And that doesn't make sense based on these. View. Erase. There's no. I am confused. Deck stats. Okay, hold on. Memory 30. Response storage. So. That doesn't. I didn't even do anything. I already got found out. Okay, here. So I can't load it at all? No. Why? Alright, hold on a second. I'm really confused as to what happened with the cyber deck here. Let's look at one thing. Cyber info, deck stats, Allegiance Alpha. I feel like it somehow downgraded his deck. Cyber deck. Bro, your deck sucks. I didn't do anything different beyond buying that bigger program, and then I used to be able to load this in, so I'm horrendously confused now. I upgraded the memory, so that's the same. You know what? We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try it. Yeah, I do need a better deck, but the thing is, it won't let me even load the same type of programs I had on it before. That's why I'm confused.
Passcode.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Well, see, because I used to be able to run all three of those, right? But now it won't. Okay. All right. All right. We're just going in like Danny DeVito, guns blasting. I'm hacking like Danny DeVito. I don't think we've seen this guy really. The lightning ball that throws shuriken. Which, if you're designing something that's like a three-dimensional defense mechanism, is a pretty cool choice. We're just going in brute force here. Okay. No finesse. It's not bad, right? That chef's kiss, that dodge animation, it's pretty legit. Here's our friend. Just always gotta wait to the end to make a hit, huh? Come on. I really need to not keep going in here. Let's go. I feel like this one's got a different colored floating head too. I don't know if that means it's easier to kill, hopefully, maybe. Easier to kill if you could aim. You know what, Phantom? I hate you. You're bad at your job.
Passcode accepted.
I have to find him a new deck. Okay, come on. Gotta get through this guy. Killer 2. Just takes it on the chin. Like a real silver person would. Like this thing, handling well, probably it's low level. Alright, come on, come on. Let's just get in here, upload the file, or do what we gotta do. Let's peace out. Call it there. Alright, start off with a hit. Alright, 2. Here we go. We're in a better place. If you miss the next 12 of these. Okay. At some point you gotta win this, right? Phantom? Look at me. Look me in the eyes. Aim your lightning better. It's gotta be one hit. Oh, game. Ugh.
Rejected.
Oh! My MPCP chips are... So that's why I couldn't load the stuff. Where did I get it fixed? Well, alright, top of cap. I guess we're gonna go figure that out. I'm guessing at the store. Let's go to the computer store. So that would explain why the programs weren't loading. We figured something out that I definitely did not remember. Set deck on ground, open fire. I wonder how much the repair costs. It's probably gotta be here. Display, upgrades, available cyber decks, mask, defense. Cost us 500 per MP. I don't think that's... Oh, MC. Okay, here's the repair. 675. Oof. Okay. Can do some of these things too. Maximum true rating equal. Okay. All right. I mean, fixed it. But this is also nice because now I don't want to buy your grenades. I can load up the. Can definitely load up the fancy program I bought him. Okay, we learned something. We should leave the Matrix before deck gets fried. I figured there probably was some sort of penalty for all that. I'm gonna save now because we did all that. Okay, I feel like we're in a better spot than we were before. Phantom. I know you're tired, man. Okay, yeah, let's load this baby. No available memory. Alright, maybe I just don't understand this then. Maybe there's something else I was supposed to have repaired and I just didn't know. Very possible. I really wish it would change the ice on the other one. Just... Oh, I moved the cursor. Oops. Alright, I feel like if you fought this thing before, Phantom, you should probably remember how. Good start. It's a good start. I hate Phantom now. Should go hire that chick. Gotta find her. I don't remember where she is. I'll have to look that up. Oh wait, I think she's at this Space Needle. I might rage to sell all of his stuff because he's bad at his job. Come on. Redeem yourself, sir. He does. All right, he's back in. All right, that was a big win. All right, lovable villain. It's anti-Phantom now. And he's back. Very fickle, my friend. Is it the hat? Do you think he's just trying too hard with the hat trench coat? Like he's trying to put off this air of looking really competent at his job, but he's not? Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, transfer data. Upload the file. Okay, perfect. So that's what we need to do the run. And now we're going to steal some data, because it makes it way more lucrative to be here and go through all this headache. Employee scheduling. Man, imagine having access to the employee schedules. Probably a bunch of vacation requests. It's got to be valuable. Alright, we're going to turn off the alarm before we make it worse. Because the way Phantom is going, he'll probably fail to turn off the alarm and... Cancel alert. Give me some more data. Transfer data, there we go. Corporate profile, cool. Give me some more. And again, these are all of random value, so that's not what I meant to do. No, I hit wrong buttons. I'm sorry. We just need to get a few more files and we can GTFO. Alright, come on. Client info, those can tend to be more valuable, I think. At least they were earlier. Come on, come on. Browse better. Phantom, you're bad at browsing. Google something in here, man. Okay, putting the system on alert a little bit. Employee schedules. One more. Yeah, no available storage. Never mind. Old JK. And just to be that guy, I'm going to go back to the CPU and crash the system. Because, yeah. Erase our trail, right? Nice. That feels good. What? Alright, we're gonna go turn in this run, sell our data, and we'll call it there when we do it. This is where we gotta go to sell. Yeah, we're gonna have to investigate that, the better decker for sure. You sure did. Sure did. Nope. Go to the door, not the computer. Come on, Joshua. Got some data. Employee scheduling. Useless. Oh, come on, man. All right. Corporate profile is useless. Client info is useless. Oh, brutal. That's a big boo. They did go to the same tailor. You're not wrong. All right, well, at least we get to turn in the mission. Ah, oh, that sucks. So basically, said all those files were worthless. Phantom, you suck. I think I'm back on the anti-Phantom train right now. He picked the worst files. He got like corporate schedules that nobody wanted. I told you got a bunch of vacation requests. It's like, I'm gonna take these. I mean, he's gonna leave our party after I turn this in, so I don't think we need to do that. Lovable villain. We have another Matrix run. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna take this, and then Friar run was completed. So I think we paid for all the damage done to his deck, and that's about it. Boo. Boo that! Alright, everybody knows you can't save inside of a bar, so we're gonna leave the bar and save there. Alright, so we did make a little progress today. We got into the Matrix, we fumbled around in there, did sell some data, did get our Orc Pass, is what I'm going to call it. And we haven't advanced the story really today, but we're in a good position to do so. So I think we can call this stream there for the night. We will be back Thursday. A couple days from now, and we'll see if we can make some more progress and see if we can either fire Phantom for good or hire somebody who can do their job. That would be lovely. And so thank you, friend called 5. You have a good night as well. Lovable villain. Though your allegiances are fickle, I appreciate you guys all being here, and I will catch up with everyone on the next one. So stay out of Lone Star Jail.